Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business. Hello, and welcome to episode 86 of this podcast. This week, I wanted to share with you a viral video that is going on in our group. Viral is a big word because it's only 10,200 people in there, but literally most of the people watch that video, which is incredible. And we wanted to share that with you. It's an interview to one of my clients that went from $400 a month to $40,000 a month, and change your life around, and now changing many lives. And we literally show everything that she's done to make that happen. So I thought it was a really valuable interview to share here with you. So I hope you guys enjoy it and take some notes. And if you're not in workshop Secret for Coaches, come along. And if you haven't been to one of my workshops, then go in there and book a game changer call and see how we can get you in the Mafia Academy to get the same results that Diane had. Enjoy. Before your funnel after, and we are live on Facebook right now. It's happening so quick around here. Let me just put it on my phone so everybody that I put in the comments, I'll be able to see it. I'll be able to participate. So have you been, Diane?
Yes, really good. Just got back from a week's holiday, so that was really nice.
That sounds amazing. I'm definitely overdue for the holiday. There we go. I've got us on here. So now we are officially live. How was your holiday?
Yes, really nice. So nice.
That is so good. How good it is that while you go on holiday, your business stopped completely, right?
Not
really.
It takes a bit of getting used to. I was like, oh, there's money coming into the bank account and I'm not doing anything. I'm on holidays. So that was pretty special.
I love it. That is quite special, isn't it?
It's funny the tricks that your brain will play on you, because I caught myself starting because I wasn't busy and I wasn't really required. My business was running around without me, and I had my team there. My older sis, she does a lot of the processes and behind the scenes thing, and it's, getting daily check-ins with the reports. This has been done, that's done, this is done. And I was like, okay. And the brain starts creating a bit of drama, like, hold on a second. I was like, this is the new way.
I love it. I love it. We're going to get right into it. You guys are here with me and Diane McKendrick. We just go straight into it, but let's introduce beautiful Diane first. If you guys can hear us, say in the chat, we can hear you, and give a beautiful hi to Diane, everybody in the chat. Go ahead and give some love to Diane. We finally made it, Diane.
Yes, we made it.
It was like, this is the third go that we give a go, and life happen. And we had to figure it out, but we are here. We finally made it. So welcome here. Now, everybody that is watching, you are coaches and you are wondering how the hell you're going to get your business from 101 to one-to-many. This is the place to be, because in this group, we do teach you how to do it, but we also interview some of my high-end clients that have been through my program and have got massive results to get the business to the next level. And Diane is an exact example of that. So Diane, if we can give a little bit of, first and foremost, what do you do now? What is your business? And then we're going to go through the journey, the story on who was Diane before, who is Diane now, and we're going to do all of that.
Yeah, cool. So who is my business now? I am a life coach, a speaker, and an author, but predominantly I help busy mums come home to themselves. So if you want to contribute financially to your family, or if you would like to do whatever you would like to do, as well as be a present stay-at-home mum, then I'm your woman. That's what I help people do. And it took me a little while to get there. I was like, is it business? Is it this? Is it that? But I've really realized, regardless of what it is for the parent, for the mother in particular, whether it's your physique and your health, your business, your calling in relationships, it's really about that juggle of parenthood and having it all. Like you can, and have an amazing $1 million business if you choose, but still be present and stay at home with your kids if that's what's valuable to you. So just helping elicit what is valuable to you, because a lot of people don't actually know. They just know that they feel like crap most of the time. So pulling that out and go, what are your values? What are your drivers? And then how do we design, as your coach, how can we design a life around that? It's very powerful.
Love it. And so Diane, you seem very confident and clear about your business. Were you always like that? Were you always so clear and confident? What happened?
Oh gosh, no, I wasn't confident, and I certainly wasn't clear. I had stuff everywhere. I was working really hard. I was exhausted. I had no processes in place. I had no team on board. And it was just a shit fight, to be honest, because I'm an athlete. I got a gold medal at the national title. So I was the fastest swimmer in Australia for my age and the 5th or 6th fastest runner in Australia. Like, that's pretty much as good as it gets.
So we're talking about action takers. You've got right here a woman that talks and walk, like she does whatever she says, she commits to, she go ahead and do it. And that is the right mindset to have in business and in life in general.
I had to change that, because what I had learned was to work really hard. I still work hard, like it's ingrained into me, and there's an element of there's work. If you want to do this path, there's work, but we cycle it now. The way I learned to work in the past was work harder, no systems, no process, no strategy, no team. So I was working and exhausting myself. Now when I work, it's very focused and it's very functional. And so that's what you've been able to teach me, is how to bring it all in, because prior to working with the mafia, I was running events Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, driving places in the dark with a torch, trying to find the letterbox, like so stressed, but didn't even realize it, because it was such a goal for me to contribute financially with my family and have a purpose outside of being a mum. Like, I love being a mum, but oh my gosh, it's thankless. Like, it's day after day after day. I have 2 kids, Ross, who's 9, and Esme, who just turned 7 the other day on Sunday. And I wanted to spend time with them, but I was starting to resent that part of my life, because I felt like it trapped me, and I was making sacrifices on the outside. So I was, working really hard, but there was no structure and no functionality behind my behaviors and my actions.
And when you were going to those events, what was the call to action from those events? You were going to events Friday, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. What was the call to action from that?
I just giggled, because probably 10 years prior to that, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I would have been out drinking. But anyway, that's another
phase of your life, right?
Another phase of my life. So the call to action was, I was in network marketing, like I know a lot of people are. And the call to action, I was doing essential oils at the time, was to buy a $300 pack of oils. So I had all these people and all this work for minimal income, with the dream that they always taught us: if you work really hard and you take these steps, you'll be on the $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a month wage. But it was really hard. I was working so hard. And the integrity for our network company that I was in is, if somebody had been given a sample by somebody else, you had to send them back. And because integrity is one of my highest values, I was having 20 people at a workshop, which I know now is a really tricky thing to do, but 20 people will come to my workshop. So I had to send 18 of them away to the other person. So I had to reposition myself in my market. I was working really hard. I was away from my family. I was making not much money at all. And I just was exhausted.
Wow. Okay. So when we first met, I introduced you to the idea of going, you know what? You're coaching people already. Why don't we become a coach? Why don't we start to coach people rather than do it for free, multi-level marketing? And you were very open to it, because you were very spiritual and you always coach people. Like, this is something that you always done, but you never really charge much for it, right? And so we started to teach you how to get one-on-one clients, and you've got fully booked one-on-one first. Did we get there with you? Yeah. And then once you've done that, then we showed you how to create a strong funnel to get people from following you, from being part of your group. What is the name of your group?
The top group is those 2 sisters, Time to Shine.
Time to Shine. So you go into that group, people go and follow you. From there, they go into the next level, which is the half-day workshop. And there now you can help them and support them. And how much do you charge for the half-day workshop?
Half-day workshop's $49, but we're really focused on getting bums on seats. So if anyone wants to come, you can all have a free ticket.
We're getting
there you go, drum roll.
Ticket. Right, here we go. We got already a present. If you guys are interested to go and check out Diane half-day workshop, where the outcome is to show you how to
6 steps to soul success. So basically how to live your life in alignment with what you want.
Love it. So
4 hours, change your life. Absolutely. Everything that was out there doing Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I've condensed into a 4-hour workshop, and you will have a free ticket. So come along.
I love it. If you guys want that, just say soul success in the chat right now, and we can send you a free ticket to that, which is priceless for yourself. So go ahead and say soul success if you guys are going, oh, I want to go to that, right? But do you guys see how confident and clear is the message of Diane. We ask her a question, she's got the answer, she tells you, she knows where to send people, she knows what is the next offer, she knows what you might want, she knows what your pain point is, she knows the results that you want. All of that is so clear and so easy seems easy for Diane. So if you would like some of that confidence and some of that clarity in your business, then I would love to see how many here would love that clarity. If you do, say clarity in the chat. We would love to see how many of you are like, I'm not that confident. I don't have all of that already, like that step up. So look how many beautiful people are saying soul success. Everybody's
Soul
here.
success, soul success, soul success.
Let's go. So soul success, if you want Diane's workshop, access to that. And hello, Ross. How you doing?
Good.
You are live on Facebook. Here we go. And if you want to get more clarity, then clarity is the word for you. We want to see how many people are like checking this out and going, do you know what? I don't have clarity. This is my missing link, right? I've got everything else, but I don't have clarity. And for you, Diane, you had a book.
Yes, so my first book is called Rise Up, The Soulful Guide to Success. So once again, it's about reminding you of what really makes you happy, not what society teaches us to do, but what comes from within. And when you get to that space, similar to how I have with your help, you get into a flow state. And then the work is very systemized and structured, and you have your funnel there and you just follow the steps. I have that book. That was at the top of my funnel, obviously. And then this is my second book. That's just about to come out. This is the first one. And yeah, that came from my funnel. Like as I got to know the people that I was working with and I enjoyed working with even more through the Mafia strategies, then I could get to know myself better because I had more time and space setting up the systems and structures and procedures to then spend more time with me.
I love it. That is so good. So if you were to, in here, we've got 10,200 coaches that are watching us and they're going to watch, in the next few days as well. So if they're watching and they're a coach and they're trying to figure out all by themselves, what would you tell them? What did the Mafia, who were you before the Mafia and who did you become after? And why do you think it was priceless for you?
It was priceless for me. So before the Mafia, like I was a hard worker and I was really, I was good at what I did. But I didn't have time to do what I was good at because I was always running around and doing so much. So exhausted, tired, scattered. I had a lot of potential, but I couldn't actually just tie it all together. So fast forward now after, and just chipping away at it. And I think that's really important for to realize because when you join the Mafia, you get this much information, like the best business course out there. I've done a handful of business courses and it definitely, the support from the team, Francesca leading the way no matter what happens in world crisis or pandemics. Francesca's there, she's got your back, the team's got your back. But I really needed the structure. I needed someone to believe in me because we work quite closely now. You're my coach, and someone to believe in me the days I didn't believe in myself and just remind me what I was good at, remind me what I was passionate about, remind me why I was doing what I was doing, because without that why, you'll lose yourself, and then you lose yourself in the funnel. And I see this with my clients now because I've done the Mafia certification and teaching people little bits and pieces that I've learned through the Mafia, and this multiple funnel syndrome, like it seems to be ingrained into us. We think we're not doing enough because it gets to this point where it's like so easy and you're sitting around and you're helping people, you're serving people, you're living your dreams, and it's fun and easy. That is so easy, in fact, that you question yourself. So that's where I've got, even just yesterday, I was at the rock pools with my kids away on holidays. There's money coming into my bank account. And I started thinking, I haven't been doing enough. Maybe it's not working. My numbers are down. So when your numbers are down from 40 grand a month, it's okay. You're going to cope. If your numbers are down when you're only on 3 grand a month and your expenses are more than that, that's the other thing the Mafia did. I didn't know my numbers. I had no idea. I didn't even know what my bank account was called. So Francesca held me accountable and was like, go find this out, do this. And I just did what she said. Next step. She'd put it down for me and I'd pick it up and go, I'll do this. And then I'll do this. And then I'll do this. And yeah, just like, I'd say it's like, what's that word when it's all encompassing? The Mafia it's all encompassing. It's the support. It's the mind. Like, I know you don't call yourself a mindset coach, but the mindset is prevalent, right? You're a business coach, but you're shit hot at mindset.
One-stop shop.
Yes. Yes. So it's been really valuable for me. It's changed my life, and I recommend it for everybody that wants to make a difference in the world with business and have a life as well, because what's the point of doing all this if you're not getting time with the kids or time to ride your bike or whatever it is that you love to do? And I see it a lot. So many, I got to catch myself, and I sometimes see you do it too. We love this so much that we want to work, and it becomes part of who we are. It's like our mission, our purpose. And so what Francesca and the Mafia have done is given me a fast track record to be on purpose. So now I can help others do it with a bit of the business support, obviously not as much as the Mafia, but yeah, I could not have done it without the systems, procedures, the VAs, the support, the belief, the mindset, one-stop shop.
I love it. New tagline for Mafia Academy, guys, the one-stop shop, one-stop stop. One-stop stop, one-stop shop.
I don't say that lightly either, because there's a lot of people out there doing these things. You can get content anywhere. You can go out, you can Google it, you can get it on YouTube, but the support and the community from the Mafia is next level. So that's been my experience with it. I've felt very supported, and I don't believe I know I've always been a go-getter, and I've been a very action-orientated person, but it's been the systems that have helped me the most.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. The thing is, like, people are watching you and they watch me and watch the people that have had success, and they're wondering, you know, even if I do it, it's not going to be the same because I have a different business, because I don't know what my next step is, because I don't know if this is going to happen for me. There's always this part of our brain, me included, when I do something that is new, I always have that brain of going, is that going to work for me? Because it's going to work for them. So if someone is watching us thinking and wondering that, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that's exactly how I felt when I started, and that feeling doesn't go away. So now I just compare myself, like, but what will happen is the standard of your life will raise. So if I still sit there and think the same thing, but when I'm
about something else.
About something else. So we raise the standard of the life in the business to, you know, usually about 40K a month. And like, I think the biggest one's been 86 or something like that, like outrageously amazing. And so from that place, when I'm comparing to the multi-million-dollar businesswoman, or you got a bit of leeway there, I still feel like that, but the standard of my life has raised. And it was because I believed and I took the step. I couldn't afford it. I think it's important for everybody to understand this, because I notice now people look at me now and my life, and that I'm a published author of 2. This guy's going to go bestseller as well soon too. Running sold out retreats. I got my sterling silver jewelry line. High-end retreats, like my dream come true, and people look in and go, oh, I used to do it to Francesca, but that's Francesca. She speaks well. She's pretty. She's better than me. She knows this. And I was like, actually, I'm better at being me than Francesca.
That's exactly right.
I just got goosebumps, and I want to speak to those men and the women that are sitting there perhaps thinking what you just said, like, is this going to work for me? Well, if you decide it and you take inspired action and you're sitting on the fence there's no other way in my mind but for it to work for you. And I would love for you to feel that confidence as well too. However, if you don't feel it in yourself, you can't hold Francesca and the Mafia accountable if it's not working for you. Because there's certainly days that I'm like, shit, this isn't working. But once again, 40 grand months is my new normal. Well, I raise the standard of my life. If it's not working, maybe I'll make 10 grand a month. I was freaking out the other month. Like 10 grand was my goal. Like, just, if I could ever make 10 grand a month, I've made it, right? And I thought the other day, I only made 10 grand a month. I was like, okay, what's wrong? Where's the gaps? Like, I was freaking out. And then I caught myself and was like, hold on a second, follow the strategy, stay focused, don't create something else, follow that goes back to the funnel, serve the people, find the gaps, help them. And then it increased again. So you got to believe in yourself. You got to take the steps.
I love it.
You're not, you know what, if you can like just afford this and go, yeah, here's your 10, 15, 20 grand, whatever it costs now, it works. In my experience, it works even better when you can't afford it and you've got to go sell your TV, or you've got to I'll get goosebumps. You've got to make an effort. And this is what I say to my clients, and invest in yourself and trust it. And there will be days that you feel like it's not working, but you got the team there that's got your back. They will check in on you, not just the team, but the community. It's like a family. You'll form your little bonds within the group and they got your back. And it's like a family. You fight with your family sometimes. You get pissed off with people because we're all of a growth mindset. We're going to push your buttons and we're going to hold you to a higher standard.
I love that.
Of the Mafia, it holds you to a higher standard because you're ready for this. And the more nervous you are, I say this to my clients too, the more nervous you are, the more that means it's a yes. You just got to find a way. Believe in yourself and find a way to make it happen. I've heard of people selling their fridges and stuff to do, maybe not their fridge, but their TV and stuff to work with me. My retreats used to be $500, $500. Now they're $5,000. And people will do what it takes to come and work with me or Francesca, because you deserve it. And it's not, I'm getting breathless. I get real passionate about this.
Go
At the
for
end
it.
of the day, it's actually not about you. It's about all the people that you can help when you're doing what you love. And to stage right, Francesca and the Mafia, that is the tool, that is the piece. That was a missing piece of the puzzle for me to be able to be and do what I have, do and have what I have today. So stop thinking, I'm covered in goosebumps. I don't even know who I'm talking to. I can't see people's names, but you're on here and you're on here for a reason. And you've heard me speak. You might have, seen me somewhere else or seen Francesca somewhere else. If you want to take your life to the next level, you need a coach, and you need to look at who's done it in the alignment that you like. And that's why I choose Francesca out of all the other coaches in there, because I know her personally and she lives and breathes what she teaches. And there's a lot out there that don't. We'll just stop there with that. You guys know what I'm talking about. Don't be one of them. Don't be one of the sharks. There's no space for that. But yeah, you got this. You got to believe in yourself. You got to take the step. For me, it was a sick feeling in my stomach because I genuinely could not afford it. I did not have the money. But there was a knowing inside of me. And I just wrote this in my book as well. Like, you want to tune into your higher self and you will find a way. And then don't come back and say, I sat with it and my guides told me no. Guides don't tell you no in growth mindset. They're like, we'll help you find a way. Believe in yourself and trust yourself enough to take the next step. So book in a chat. What's the call to action here?
Game changer call.
Game changer call. Put it in there. They're not going to force you into anything. It's you that's got to make the decision. So if you want one of those, game changer call in the chat right now.
She's running the show. I can go home, guys, everybody. Diane has got this. Look at her. She is on fire. But honestly, I don't think everybody understands, Diane, where Diane's come from. Like, you were terrified of speaking in public, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, let me go. I could not.
Please do.
Okay, so to order a sandwich, I don't even eat bread anymore, but back prior to doing this work, I couldn't even go and order a coffee and a sandwich without having massive anxiety attack. And I'm talking the sweats. The first half-day workshop, I had to run straight into the toilet because my body physiological, like walking into a room full of people, I was full of angst. I was full of anxiety. I looked and presented a certain way, but I was broken on the inside because I was so nervous and I didn't believe in myself. So I couldn't speak. Francesca's taught me to do that, but basically all she taught me to do or reminded me to do was just be myself. And then in the mindset work, like accepting all of my traits, accepting the good and the bad, because when you start to rise up in business, this come as a little shock to me. I like to be liked, and I think most of you do, but this is a disclaimer. Get ready to not be liked by your nearest and dearest, because you are going to rise up and it's going to happen very quickly if you follow the processes. And people are just going to go, ooh, who's that? I don't know if I like her. I wasn't prepared for that, but I'm working through it. But yeah, I couldn't speak. I just had no confidence. I was the biggest dag. I still tend to be a bit daggy, but I just didn't present, like I didn't really care about what I looked like. But then when I started making it about other people and sharing what I loved, it all just came very naturally. So don't pedestal either me or Francesca. First of all, gives us somewhere to fall from. And
Please, I cried on my first speaking gig. Absolutely.
I remember that video. It was hilarious.
Remember?
Yeah.
So the thing is, like, there's people watching here. As I said, with this 10,200 people in this group, I grew this group from scratch. And this is what I teach you guys to do as well, to grow your group from 0 to really high thousands of numbers so that you can get that momentum going. And that's what Diane followed. So if we summarize Diane's journey again, we were at a multi-level marketing first. So working for someone else, so even if they tell you that it's your own business, it's really not.
And side note here, for those of you who are in network marketing, there's probably plenty of you. I was hiding. I didn't realize this. I was hiding behind the brand because I could always send them company policy. I could send them to someone else. When I branded as myself, and this is what we spoke about the other day that Francesca noticed that I've done really well, is I did the work and I branded myself. So it's my name, it's my life, it's my lifestyle. And that's a scary thing to do. I hid behind somebody else's brand in network marketing. So if you're doing that, like, pinpoint what you're doing, because, you know, game changer, it's going to be a game changer. It's going to be a life changer. So once again, bloody put the game changer down in the comments.
Hey, Natasha. Natasha is here saying hi to both of us. And Kay, it says, FM team, I want to know more info about the game changer call. Kay, we're going to get in touch with you. Don't worry. We've got you back, gorgeous. So Diane went from within 6 months, started to make $5,000 a month consistently, and then 12 months later, $25,000 a month, and now between $30,000 to $40,000 a month consistently. So, so the jumps, because this is what I wanted to talk about, Diane, because people come to me and they say, Francesca, it's easy for you. You're single, you're not family. It's easy. And I go, okay, all right. If it's easy for me, let's have a look. Diane has got her fly-in, fly-out husband. So most of the time by herself with the kids. So how the hell did you do this? How do you find time for this?
I didn't tell you guys about this. We're on a strict, we got 5 minutes.
That's okay.
My husband lost his job. He's a pilot. So fly in, fly out. I have 2 little kids and it's important for me to spend time with them. That's my choice. I do that. And yeah, he lost his job over coronavirus time. So we had all that trauma and loss and grief as I was building my business. That was the game changer for me as well. But in terms of, like you said, I do have 2 kids and fly in, fly out husband, but you just find a way. And because of the systems, I have more time now. We've got the same amount of time. We've all got the same amount of time, but you prioritize things differently. And Francesca teaches you how to use the calendar. And I had this love-hate relationship with the calendar because I tend to be a bit of a hippie at heart. And I'm like, if I follow the calendar, it's robotic and it's, I'm doing the same thing every day. But then what I realized, I just resisted it for so long. What happened for me was when I followed the process, because I trust her, I trust Francesca, she's done it in alignment with the way that I'm doing it. I was like, I'll just try it on like a pair of shoes as she'll tell you to do. Wear it around for a bit. If you like them, keep them on. If you're not, take them off. So I tried it on, and the freedom it created for me in having a calendar, something so simple that most coaches will gloss over because it seems too simple and easy, will set the foundations up. This is what Francesca's done for me. She's helped me set with the mafia, set the foundations up. And so all the steps seem very organic and like little bite. And this is what I do with my clients. Now, we don't go from here to 70 grand a month because you're not ready for it. You'll just go, there's so much growth that needs to happen for that. So we go to 5 grand and then we go to 10 grand and then we go to 15 grand. So you're growing and you're prepared and you're ready for it. So yeah, does that make sense?
Totally. I love this stuff. Absolutely. It's the person that we become as the identity. We need to shift identity every time we are raising our money. And you guys, everybody that's listen to this, Diane and I openly talk a lot about money, how much money we make, how much money we're looking to make and all of that. Not because we are just attached to money, we're just looking for money. It's because if we can make money, we can make a difference. So if
you know what? I think that's important, Francesca. People need to change their mindset on money. Because we do a whole process of that in the 6 Steps to Soul Success workshop where we rewire completely out. Because until I did that, I couldn't have received the amount of money I'm receiving. Because, you know, rich women are bitches, all the limiting beliefs around money. So you have to get rid of that because your business won't work if you can't receive. So you've got to learn how to receive. And it's such a beautiful journey. And the other thing that I love too, Francesca, about the mafia is a lot of people compete. I'm not here to compete. I've done that way of life. We are here for collaboration. We are here to support each other and lift each other up, because the better you do, the better I do, the better I do, the better you do. And that's different in business. You don't find that many places. So keep that in mind when you're making your decision. Game changer call. We're here to co-collaborate. We're here to co-create and see you do the best.
Absolutely. And if you guys are seeing, as Diane, Diane has got an amazing mindset course that she helps you getting rid of all this stuff, right? We do a little bit in the mafia, but Diane takes you to a deep level. Yeah. You got to strap yourself with
on it tomorrow, actually. And I typed it all out and I was like, oh, that's pretty fierce. So you'd be ready for change, because I'm fairly soft and gentle, but when your business or your livelihood is at stake, I'm not here to be your friend. Same as Francesca. We're friends personally, but she will kick my butt when I need it, and she will help me pull my head in when I need it as well. And that's really important on this journey, because life changes when you earn 70, create 70 grand a month. And you get opportunities.
Yeah. And if you're watching this and you're a coach, you got to make sure that you do that for your clients. Don't try to become the best friends, but you're going to become that coach that's going to call them out even when it's tough, right? When we go, oh shit, they just called me out. You want to do that. I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to change your life, right? And same as Diane. So very important that if you're a coach, think about that. And in the chat, tell us if you're here to be best friend with your client. So type best friend if that's what you want, or you want to change your life. You want to change your life, say, I want to change my client's life. I want to see how many of you are really committed to that success. Now, Diane, we can talk forever. Like, we can just hang out here for a long time. I know, because we actually, Diane and I, after we started to work together in the Mafia Academy, we became very close friends. Diane, in the same time, keep investing in the Mafia Academy. So she went from the VIP into the abundance, and then now into the 500K club, while we then switch off, we take the coaching hat off, and we hang out, and we go weekends and holidays together. So we have actually been able to become very close friends because of the journey that we had together, which is beautiful. And I admire her and her work. She truly changes people's lives. So if you guys have really wanted to have the soul success, then definitely say soul success in the chat here and get to one of our workshops. If you truly are keen to do some deep work in yourself and becoming the mom that you know that you could always dream of, then this is your woman.
Actually, too, sure. Francesca, if it's okay, and tell me if it's not, but if anyone would like a copy of this, it's on pre-sale to the end of, for probably the next 2 weeks. So
nice.
It's only $22, and if it's okay with you, I'll put the link down below.
Well, let's make the worker. If you guys want it, tell us in the chat, Millionaire's Mom. And if you do, then Diane might pick about 10 people to give it to. So not everybody's going to get it. So you better get it. Put a chat in there and see how many people are going to get that for the pre-launch prize. How about that? Let's do that.
Yeah, do that. Let's do that.
All right,
Mom, even if you're a dude, give it to your friends, your partners, your mums, your sisters, whatever.
Your wives, your nonnas. All right. Well, Diane, it's been a pleasure as always having you here. You are just an incredible example. I know that you are also speaking at the Mafia Conference. We have a Mafia Conference happening in November that at this stage is only open to Mafia members. And so if you are interested in joining the Mafia, that's when you can get yourself a ticket for the Mafia, for the conference. Peter would like your book. Helen, oh my goodness, so many people would love your book. So it's going bananas already. I think we already got over 10 people. Okay, that's really good. Keep saying it, guys. So Diane is speaking one of the Mafia Conference as well, where she's going to share how she reached the $100,000 business and obviously over now. And teaching the Mafia strategy from another perspective, right? Because I always teach in the Mafia Academy. And Diane and other speakers are going to be teaching at the conference that we're doing in November. We already have over 60 people got a ticket for that. We are aiming for over 100, which is easily going to happen. And we are just beyond excited for that conference. I can't believe it's happening. A couple of months to go now. Oh my gosh. So good. Hey, Terry, good to see you here. So Diane, what final words for someone watching and wondering if they should book a Game Changer call?
Dreams can come true. And you're the one that gets to decide. So take inspired action. So if you're feeling this, if you're feeling the sick feeling in your tummy, put Game Changer in there. That's the little step that, oh, goosebumps again. That's a little step that you can take right now, you know, to speak to Francesca and her team, and then they'll guide you the rest of the way. And yeah, dreams can come true, but you've got to take that first step. And that first step is obviously, you know, regularly that one that just feels like the scariest, most impossible thing to do. And that's exactly how I felt. And if I didn't listen to that, I wouldn't be here talking to you. I wouldn't have financial freedom for my family. I wouldn't have published 2 books, have my jewelry line, retreats, protein powder that's coming out. You've got to listen to that feeling. Dreams can come true. The dreams do come true. And you know what? It's so much better when you get to do it together. I was a lone wolf out there working really hard, but to have the community, it is so much more fulfilling to have people on your side who have got your back. And that's what this is, more than a business course. It's a community of people that continue to lift you up, conscious community. We're doing the work. We help each other. So dreams can come true, but you've got to choose it. You got to choose
Love it. Great job. Kate, look, honestly, Kate just said Game Changer over here. Listen, you guys, this is what can happen, right? Your business, your life, everything can change when you make the decision, when you take that risk, when you back yourself, when you believe in yourself. So if it is a Mafia Academy, if it is the Soul Success, if it is someone else, we don't mind. Whatever it is, just find yourself someone, a coach that can help you with your mindset.
Yeah. I know you probably got to go, but even if it's not Game Changer, take some action before you get off this call. You're listening on the phone and run in and grab the kids from swimming. Game Changer or something before you get
Soul Success.
Soul
Or
Success, get my book, whatever
the
it is.
book, whatever it is, take some action. Don't just be a listener, be an action taker.
The training
Yeah.
starts now. The training starts now. It's already started. You can't unhear what you heard today. You can't take away those feelings. So game changer, let's do this.
You guys, Diane, please tell them when they can find your podcast, when they can follow you, because you're amazing. You add immense amount of value out there in the world, and they all deserve to follow you because you're incredible.
Okay, awesome. So you can find me on Facebook, Diane McKendrick, Instagram, Diane McKendrick. If you'd like to listen to my podcast, there's been 80 of those out there that I get so much amazing feedback, Spotify and iTunes, and it's called Rise and Shine Podcast Series. So get onto them and get so much like incredible feedback from them.
Beautiful. Follow her on Instagram and on Facebook. She does an incredible job out there, and you can get, if you guys got value from today, by the way, say value in the chat. We want to see how many people got value from today. It's been an incredible energy. I got value from today. Every time I hang out with this woman, I get value. I just love the vibration that she takes that on, and she's just so present and so beautiful and so real and authentic that just love hanging out with you, babe. So value, everybody's going value. Love your energy. Everybody give it up for Diane McKendrick over here. Congratulations, Diane. I am beyond proud of the journey, who you become all the step of the way, how much you've been leaning in to, like, you know what, I'm just going to get coached again. I'm going to do this again. And I'm just going to do it. So good on you for kudos to you for being a mom and being a wife and being a sister and being an amazing woman and friend out there in the world. You're just like inspiring so many people. So thank you for being you, and more of that in the world.
And the beauty is, this is just the beginning. I've been doing this 2 years. I give myself a hard time sometimes, but 2 years, 2.5 years.
It's so crazy how you look back, you're like, oh my God, it sounds like forever. 2.5 years to go from zero to your biggest month, $89,000.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty exciting, people.
It's not rocket science. Game changer call. Take action. Do it now.
I love it. Diane, love you lots. I'll catch up with you soon. Let's go.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, if you enjoy listening to this podcast, then you have to come to check out our Facebook group, Workshop Secrets for Coaches. It's a community of over 9,500 coaches that are ready to boom their business by running workshops. They are stuck in one-on-one coaching and they're ready to start to go one-to-many. So if you are one of those coaches, then you have to join us. I look forward to see you there. And hey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave me a review to win a ticket to one of my workshops. I look forward to see you there.